After battering Wolves 6-2 last time out, Chelsea turn our attention to European competition as we once again face Servette FC in the second leg of our Europa Conference League playoff tie. Lads, lasses and the rest of the masses, welcome back to the lead-in. Let's go. Let's firstly set the scene. It's Chelsea versus Servette, a fixture that should be pretty routine for Chelsea considering the quality of the two teams. The underdogs will be hoping to get a result here but have a large 2-goal deficit to overcome. Let's briefly touch on our opponents. Servette FC are now currently 7th in the Swiss Super League. They've dropped a couple of places since the last time we faced them as other fixtures have been played around them, and they didn't have a game, getting an entire week's rest between the last game against us and this one. The form chart for them only gets worse then, as we add the loss to us, making their record 1 win, 1 draw and 4 losses in their last 6. There's been no new transfers between now and that fixture either, so I'd expect Servette to field the exact same team as last time. That being said, let's take a look at the possible lineup for the Servette team and see what we'll be up against. Firstly, let's talk absentees. The Swiss Super Cup winners have only one reported injury from what I can gather, that being Victory Beniangba, who has a muscle problem and is yet to feature for them so far this season. Other than that, there are no other exclusions. I'll be putting Thomas Herberli's side into the same 4-2-3-1 they played in the first leg, with them likely trying to be more attacking this time around. First up in goal though is once again going to be their number 1 choice and club captain, Jeremy Frick. The defence is going to be unchanged, so starting with the right back it's Japanese star Keigo Tsunimoto. Next to him in the centre-back roles I'd expect to see the partnership of Steve Roulier and Johan Severin in the right and left centre-back spots respectively. Finally, finishing off this line will be the Congolese Bradley Mazikou at left back. Moving into the midfield, we'll start with the deeper midfielders. On the right side, I'm going to be opting for Gaël Ondua once again, and his partner in the engine room will be Frenchman David Dulin, though there is a chance we see some rotation here. Moving into the more advanced midfield roles, this is where I expect there to be change from the first leg. Let's start on the right, where I'd anticipate Miroslav Stevanovic would start once more. In the centre, this is where I see change happening as Alexis Antunes starts over Timothy Konya. Finally on the left, Derek Kutesa starts again, with their top goalscorer looking to add a few more here. Up top in the striker role is going to be Enzo Crivelli once again to lead the line, but I wouldn't be shocked if we saw Jeremy Guimeno rotate in either. That's just a brief look at what their team could look like. As it's the second leg, I'd expect them to try and be on the front foot as soon as possible, so I fielded a very attacking starting 11. Now let's turn our attention to Chelsea and see what our lineup for this game could be. We once again have a lot of absentees for this game due to the small squad list, but some injury concerns could prevent a few others from playing too. Reece James, Romeo Lavia, Wesley Fofana, Pedro Neto and Malo Gusto will all be managing their minutes, with Moises Caicedo also a doubt due to the knock he sustained at the end of the Wolves game. Ben Chilwell and Raheem Sterling are once again absent from the squad list as we try to find suitors to offload them to. Apart from that, everyone is fit and ready to play, so I'll be putting Enzo Maresca's Chelsea team in the 4-3-3 formation once again, and I'm going to be fielding a very rotated side. Starting with the goalkeeper, I'm going to be putting in Philip Jurgensen. He was player of the match last time out against this opposition, and as our cup keeper, I'd expect him to start here. For the back four, this is going to have wholesale changes from the weekend, with Malo Gusto being rested for Axel Disasi at right back. The centre-back duo will be the same partnership of Tosin and Benoit Badiashile in the right and left centre-back spots respectively, and finishing off the line will be the man who did the presser this week, Renato Vega, at left back. Moving into the midfield, there's going to be even more change here, as both Lavia and Caicedo I expect to be rested. Enzo Fernandez in this case will come in here, captaining the side from this deeper role. Ahead of him, I'd expect to see Keane and Dewsbury Hall come in, and there is the chance that new signing Joao Felix gets his first start in one of these roles too. He wasn't included in the original squad list, but I believe he's eligible to play. Ahead of them in the attacking roles, let's start on the right. Despite his hat-trick at the weekend, I'd expect Noni Madueke to be given a rest from the start, so in his place, in comes Mykhailo Mudryk. As he came off at half-time against Wolves, he is fully fit for this one, and I'd expect him to start once again. On the opposite side, I'd anticipate Christopher Nkunku filling in here as we rest players, though there is the chance that Derek George gets a chance to start here too. Finally, up top will be Mark Guiu. No need for us to field Jackson here in this one in my eyes, so let's give the youngster a chance to get his first Chelsea goal. Now, as I've been doing in these videos, let's touch on a few substitutes I'd like to see Enzo Maresca make in the game. We get to make 5 substitutes in this match, and the bench will include some call-ups from the youth team. If he doesn't start, I'd love to see George get some minutes, as well as Josh Chempong, who can fill in at right back. Keanu Dyer and Harrison McMahon have also been called up, but I don't see them getting any minutes to be honest, so the final 3 substitutes I'd expect to be Carney Chukwuemeka, Cole Palmer and Noni Madueke. Apart from that, I think this is a solid team despite the rotations and is perfectly capable of getting us into the next round of this competition. So those are my lineups, and I'd love to hear from you guys too. So for today's comment question of the day, answer me this: what would be your starting 11 if you were Enzo Maresca, and why? Let me know in the comments down below with QOTD at the start as always, and I'll heart my favourite answers. Now let's take a look at how Chelsea can navigate this game tactically and see how we can beat Servette in this game. Before we go any further, in case you missed it, memberships are now available on the channel. For as low as 99p a month, you can become a member by clicking the join button below the video and unlock access to exclusive perks such as badges, emotes, and my members only Discord, where I'll be running my FPL mini league where you can compete to win prizes, as well as watch bonus videos that I can't put here on YouTube, and more. I really hope to create a thriving community in the server, and the money goes directly to supporting me and the channel, so if you're interested, become a member today and join the masses. Alright, so here we have the starting 11 that I put out, and obviously, as we always do, I'm going to put this into the formation that will actually be playing in game. This 4-3-3 obviously is not what we're going to be seeing, and at first glance this is a bit weird in the way that this is set up. So obviously we're not going to be seeing Axel Disasi playing as a right back, we're not going to be seeing Enzo Fernandez playing as a lone 6. What we'll obviously see in this game is Enzo moving over to the right, and Renato Vega inverting into this central 6 position, which he can do very comfortably. He's a very competent midfielder as well as a left back. Badiashile will move over to the left. Tosin will operate in this kind of Levi Colwill centre back-esque role, and he'll be the one that's kind of tasked with dictating play from here. And then Disasi will play as this right-sided centre-back, kind of like we saw in the previous game. Now, with this, that means that Vega and Enzo will be the 2, and we'll have Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall and Joao Felix in these 2 10s. Now, I was debating which way to put these 2 around, because I think that Nkunku and Felix could definitely swap around here. We could see Felix play on the off of the left wing, and Nkunku play as this 10 because he's kind of more suited to that. But I thought that Nkunku would probably be better on the wing than Felix, as he's got a bit more pace and such. So I thought I've put him there. These 2 could swap. Obviously, Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall and Felix could also swap around. They could play on this in this way. We've kind of seen this happen with Enzo before, where now Kiernan can play inwards and so can Felix. He can play inwards. But for the most part, just because of the way that we play here, I don't think we're going to do that, because I think what we kind of see from this setup is, especially with Enzo, is kind of similar to what we saw at the end of the Wolves game when Caicedo had to come off due to injury. It's that we saw Enzo move into that deeper position where Caicedo was, and then Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall obviously came on, and he was operating in that Enzo role, and he was dropping into kind of areas that Enzo was dropping into at the start of the game. So obviously I spoke about this in my tactical breakdown about how Enzo would go really, really wide to the left to kind of receive the ball from our deeper players, and this is kind of what Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall will be doing in this game. And in general, this is kind of what I expect to see from this game, as I expect this to kind of be very similar to how we set up against Wolves, with us playing a kind of hybrid between this box midfield that we usually see and also a diamond. Now, I don't think that we will see Felix play as this centre mid. He's going to play more as a 10. He'll be a bit more central, kind of like Palmer was, even though his kind of pressing abilities aren't the most as good as Cole's. I think at least Kiernan can kind of make up for that with his work rate, which is another reason why I think Nkunku could play here. Either way, it doesn't really matter. These 2 are kind of interchangeable in my opinion, but for now we've got Felix here. And obviously when he comes into this role, I feel like Enzo will play a bit more like a right-sided centre mid, and Vega can kind of operate as this lone 6 because he's more comfortable doing that than Enzo is. And then obviously Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall will act as this left centre mid, and I think this will be what we kind of set up with or start with in build up, right? We'll have these 3 play a bit deeper so we can get out, because we know Servette will press us. They did that against us in the first half. They were very aggressive, and like Wolves were, we'll try and play out from the back and get it into these areas and then play it around the corner when we get it out wide or what have you. But for the most part, we'll see this. When we are in defensive scenarios, I'd imagine us to go back into this box midfield with Felix and Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall kind of being the ones to press and kind of match up against them, because that's what we saw in the Wolves game. I expect us to kind of do that again here. Now let's talk about Servette, because we saw them almost playing a back 5 at times when we played them in the first leg, with one of their central midfield players kind of dropping in and making them really, really hard to kind of break down. And I think that most of our success came in that game for when we hit them on the transition and they couldn't kind of settle into this shape. A great example of this is obviously Noni Madueke's goal, where they had the 4 back They had one of their midfielders up, they had the 4 back, and obviously Enzo plays this really deep early ball from this type of position into the channel behind, and obviously they just weren't prepared for that movement. And again, I think this will follow a similar pattern to the Wolves game, because they're going to play exactly the same way that Wolves do. They're going to try and press us really high. We've got the extra players here, so we'll put those in. They're going to try and match up against us. They're going to try and pressure us here. In these scenarios, when we have a 5v4, I think we'll be able to find space here pretty comfortably. Obviously, they'll have the 2 other players here as the holding midfielders to occupy these 2. And I feel like, again, yeah, Vega or Enzo is going to be able to get free here. We're going to be able to play through them pretty quickly. And obviously, because they are so aggressive and they do like to press, like Wolves did in the first half, they probably will have a lot of success in the early stages of the game doing this, where they'll be able to pressure us and we won't be able to kind of move the ball quick enough. But if we can learn from our mistakes from that Wolves game and not be so hesitant on the ball and kind of be able to shift it with 1 and 2 touches, I think we'll just do what we did to Wolves in the latter stages of that game and just pick them apart by just playing through their press really easily. Obviously, Servette do not have the greatest quality of players, especially in comparison to Wolves, for example, and if we can do what we did against Wolves, then we can obviously do it against this team. Now, it's noteworthy that Servette are also going to be playing in their home stadium. We're moving over to Geneva to face them in this leg. Obviously, the first leg was at Stamford Bridge, and whilst that will benefit them, and they will get that kind of hostile environment that we kind of saw against Wolves, we kind of saw them get really G'd up, and that it will increase their press and increase their aggression. And obviously, they have nothing to lose in this game. They're already 2-0 down. If they concede another goal, they're basically out anyway, so they kind of have to risk it and try and get their goals back. So they're going to be aggressive, they're going to pressure us, they're going to try and make this as uncomfortable for us as possible. And luckily for us, we play better away from home, and we've kind of spoken about this, how the players they've kind of said how they don't really enjoy playing at home because, to be honest, the atmosphere is not the greatest. The crowds don't really get behind our players a lot of the time at Stamford Bridge, which is kind of upsetting to see. And we even saw this against Servette. We heard more boos coming from that game. We heard more chants for Conor Gallagher and things like that. And it's just not going to help them. Obviously, against Wolves, we were playing away from home at Molineux, and we played so much better. And we heard from Joao Felix, for example, that he heard his name being chanted, and it helped him to kind of push on, and we need to kind of see that same thing here. So I wouldn't be surprised if, despite the 12th man effect that they get, that we actually improve here, because we're not playing at Stamford Bridge, which will be kind of funny. From a tactical standpoint, when we do get into those scenarios where they kind of press us and they are being really aggressive, we need to make sure that we're getting out to these wide areas quickly, like we did against Wolves. So we kept getting the ball out to Madueke on this right hand side. Obviously, I've put Mudryk here, and he can play on the left hand side, obviously, and that's his more natural position. I've rotated players around, and I think that we've seen this kind of look before with Mudryk playing on the right, so he's the one that's more suitable. And I'd love to just see Mudryk kind of get spurred on by Madueke's performance against Wolves and kind of be able to say, hey, you know what, I can do the similar thing, right? We know how quick he is, we know how good he is at being able to get in beyond players if he wants to. If we can find those passes, for example from Enzo through the lines to Mudryk, and get him into these positions, and these kind of positions that we saw Madueke get into quite a lot. Obviously Madueke scored twice on his right foot into the near post here from this scenario, and obviously that's not his strong foot, whereas for Mudryk it is his strong foot. And I do believe that if Mudryk gets into these types of positions and he has the confidence to shoot from here, he will be able to get goals here. And it's just a matter of, if he does that, maybe he can also see the runs from Guiu or Nkunku coming into the box and he can cut it across, which is something that's much easier for him to do than it is Madueke, admittedly. Obviously the only thing is that he doesn't provide that threat central, because he's not really going to move this way because he's not on his stronger foot here, and he will be for the most part going around the outside. But I think that's perfectly fine with Felix operating here anyway, because he's going to be the one that can kind of operate into this space, and he's not going to be really need to go inside as much. I think that in general those passes from Enzo from this central position are going to be absolutely vital, and I hope that he's able to dictate the game as much as I expect him to. And again, as I said, hopefully that Mudryk can just get those scenarios where he can be free. Obviously, we saw it a lot in the Wolves game where we would try and kind of commit their players onto one side, onto this left-hand side, for example, if we played the ball this way. And then once their players had kind of committed over and we were able to quickly get it across from Tosin to these areas and into space, that we had all this space out on the right hand side for Madueke to operate in, and obviously hopefully Mudryk can do the same here. Another thing which I would love to see us do is, again, just that aggressive press that we saw in the first leg, because we saw it from multiple chances. Obviously we saw that really golden opportunity that Guillou had, which he obviously squandered in the end, but that aggressive press and that ability to just get on top of them doesn't really disrupt teams when they're good teams, but against a team like Servette, who aren't the greatest quality, as we've kind of spoken about, Jeremy Frickin' goal was very, very shaky when it came to him being pressured in the first leg. If we can get onto him and get onto the centre-backs and make them force mistakes, obviously not only does that make them have to kind of play out long from the back, which we did against Wolves to a very, very good kind of standard, and obviously the three players that we have at the back here, and Vega as well, who will be playing in this kind of channel as well. All three of these guys are really, really tall. They can all win their aerial duels, and if we do win our aerial duels, we'll just get the ball back, get more possession, put more pressure on them, and kind of make them settle back into this back four and kind of sit back and not be able to get out and provide as much of a threat on the counter, which is basically where all of their threat is going to come from. It's going to be from counter attacks. I think that if we apply this pressure smartly and in a way that we can keep winning the ball back, I think that Guillou obviously is very, very good at this. I think that he's going to thrive here. I do think that he will be a goal scorer in this game. I do believe that. And yeah, hopefully we can just unsettle them with that pressure, because we didn't really have as much of a press in the first game. We only saw it one or few times. I'd like us to really step on the gas and kind of just put our foot down and say that we are the dominant team and they're going to have to kind of play our game. Likewise, I want to kind of talk about pressure defensively as well, because we saw issues with this when we were playing in the first leg, that when the ball was kind of in these scenarios and Servette were on the ball and they had their players forward, we really didn't like these midfield areas. When they had the ball, we just did not pressure them at all. We just let them have the ball and kind of let them play forward. And obviously when we were playing a bit deeper and they had a lot more possession and they could kind of push up here and they were passing it between themselves, they just had far too much time on the ball in these areas to kind of pick out passes or take shots from outside the box. We saw them take a lot of shots from outside the box. Luckily, Jurgensen was able to deal with the majority of them. We saw a few hit the crossbar, and that was a bit dangerous, and obviously they could have had a few more goals than we did, but it was just because we were a bit lazy and we just didn't get out to players quick enough. I would like to see, with Kiernan Dewsbury Hall, who we know loves to press, and Enzo, despite him not being the quickest player, his desire to press is quite good. Hopefully we can see that happen in this game. Obviously we've got Vega too, who can pressurize from the central positions, but if he's not out here wide when he's defending, and hopefully we can actually just kind of stop them from getting that control on the ball, because we kind of let them play. And we don't need to be doing that against a team of this quality. We can be stepping onto them, we can be taking the ball off them, and then obviously from here, when we do take the ball, again, we can play that ball long and kind of get on the transition against them. The only other thing that I would like to see is just being able to defend from set pieces more smartly. We saw it before that when they got the balls for like corners and from the long throw-ins that I kind of highlighted in the first preview, which they did in this game, we just really never were able to kind of defend balls into the box. And obviously that's going to be something that Bernardo Cueva is going to have to, and obviously the rest of the coaching staff are going to have to kind of combat. And I think it's just a matter of, we need to kind of get the balance right between zonal marking and man-for-man marking. Personally, I'm a bit old-fashioned when it comes to defending set pieces. I don't really like zonal marking. I think you can have one or two zonal markers. For example, have a player standing at the front post here. I think that's perfectly fine. Having someone standing at the back post, that's fine. But I think for the most part, you need to be man-for-man and not letting them get free. And we saw this from the Wolves game as well, the fact that obviously we just switched off a lot in the Wolves game, and obviously Totti got that opportunity which eventually fell to Larson, and he got a goal from him just not being marked. We really need to be sharper in those scenarios, because the last thing that we want in this game is for them to get an early goal from a set piece, from a sloppy given away free kick or a sloppy corner or a throw in or whatever, and then them get that confidence that they can actually get back into the game. What we really need in this game is to score early and kind of just say to them, hey look, you're out now, you can stop trying. And apart from that, I think that basically if we are able to just play the way that we played against Wolves, our quality will eventually shine through here, especially towards the latter stages of the game when we bring on more experienced players or their players get tired. I think that our quality will shine through against theirs, and we will be able to win this match pretty comfortably. For a score prediction, I'm going to be predicting a pretty comfortable victory for Chelsea. I'm going for another 2-0 result, with Mark Guillou and Nkunku sharing the goals. We'll have to wait until the game to see if any of my predictions are correct, and as always I'll be live streaming immediately after the game with Feeling Blue to review the match, so make sure you come through if you are able. But if you can't wait until then, YouTube reckons you'll enjoy one of these two videos on screen in the meantime. Thank you guys so much for watching as ever, and remember, in the rain or in the dry, keep that blue flag flying high. Come on you Blues.